Hey guys, what's going on? It's a Block Ball right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now, this is the second day. This is day 2 of Ripple Swell event, which is starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So this is just a short clip here. If you guys want to watch the full clip, then you can do. But I'm just going to play this short snippet because yesterday I was tweeting out that I cannot get excited about Ripple bringing out a stable coin. Now, everyone was blowing smoke up Ripple and XRP. I get it. XRP army, there's a lot of people, a lot of investors that are all in on XRP. However, I can only get excited if we are seeing innovation. Now, there are some guys saying, oh, well, the innovation has been done. What innovation? We've still got, for example, like XDC, they've just upgraded to XDC 2.0. So they're bringing out subnets. So you can bring a whole new
class.
Now, let me just...
This year at Swell, we're focused a lot on global regulation and policy and tokenization. For the first time ever, we'll be talking about upcoming products.
Upcoming products. That is exactly what I want to see. Innovation coming to the Ripple ledger. Now, that played momentarily a little bit too early than what I was expecting. Almost cut me off. I cut myself off. What's going on here? But I'm excited about this, guys. So let's play the rest of it. Only 10 seconds to go.
And our product strategy here at Ripple. I'm really excited for the conversations today.
I am as well. I'm excited as well. Whatever Ripple is going to bring over to and innovate onto like Ripple Ledger, for example. Let's see what they bring. Now, this is the Bitcoin chart. Before we get over to the XRP and some of the other utility coins in the market, this for me is remarkable price action playing out. So this is on the daily Bitcoin. So this is important because we all know Bitcoin leads the market in terms of the direction, the narrative, etc., etc. But this accumulation range has been playing out here since the midpoint of March of this year. So this has been going on now for approximately 7 months. We have just had the break now. These are daily candles, guys. So it looks as if this is the first day of the sort of bull market, in my opinion. Yes, we started this sort of wave one of 5, in my opinion, back down here back in September. September was a fantastic buying opportunity. Then we've run up and then we've cracked this accumulation. So the next sort of target here, I want to be taking out this sort of high up here, which is the all-time high of Bitcoin. So as long as we can start challenging up here, again, we can tailor this. It doesn't really matter. We will alter it as it goes. Now, the more data we get from Bitcoin, the better data we will get as well to sort of time the altcoin market as well, because you can see here after wave 1, we do get that correction into wave 2, and that will, for me, retest a lot of this volume which has been playing out here. Once we get that bounce, I would imagine again around the 24th, week commencing 25th of November, that will then be the beginning of this sort of super cycle for Bitcoin, and the rest of the altcoin market will go as well. That will be, and then we'll also be on the right side of the US elections as well. So again, we're still in an accumulation phase, in my opinion, with some of these assets, but we're looking very, very good. You don't want to leave it to last minute, guys. Now, let's go over to XRP, as we are mentioning, talking about the XRP Ripple Swell event that's going on at the moment. Again, guys, I have got the XRP plan as well. If you guys want to click on the link below in the description, theblockbulls.com, that would take you through to... Let's see, you can also visit it through my X profile here, theblockbulls.com, and that'll bring you through to the Ripple XRP plan and the XDC plan. Again, for the sake of like $100, give or take, yes, $100 at the moment, you can secure your financial freedom. Obviously not financial advice, but I believe that does highlight the best sort of take profits and exit strategies in the market. I am not seeing anybody over on Twitter yet to compete with that exit strategy, in my opinion. I have seen a couple of other exit strategies, but nothing compares, in my opinion. So yeah, XRP there. XRP now trading at currently 55 cents, so that's looking really good. Now, there's sort of 2 interim targets that I want to sort of take out here. Now, you can see where Ripple actually brought down lower on this sort of time frame here, down below 41-42 cent. Now, this is a sort of range that is playing out with Ripple ever since November of 23. So you can take that sort of high there down to there. So the range is approximately from 42 cent all the way up here to, I would say, if you're not accounting for sort of wicks, I would say about 72, 73 cent. Again, we do have wicks. So I would expect at least XRP, even after this Ripple Ripple Swell event sometime before the US elections. It doesn't have to be today, it doesn't have to be tomorrow, it doesn't have to be next week, but certainly before the US elections, I do expect to have another crack at this blue trend line, which is coming in marking resistance. So that's about 61, 62 cent. Now, like I said, we have overshot here and we have had a fake out to the downside in the past. So I would ultimately expect something similar for XRP. If we are to announce new innovations, new products over in the sort of Ripple ecosystem, if you will. So we could go as high as this sort of figure up here. So that'll be about a 35% increase. And I would like to take out the liquidity above these sort of two highs because there'll be a lot of entries, a lot of traders, a lot of institutional investors also putting entries and also exit positions as well if they are to expect, like I would. Again, I'm expecting sub 50 cent after the US election because historically that's what's happened in the previous two bull markets. We have taken out the price of XRP where it was trading around the Bitcoin halving. So this here, this vertical line, this is where it was trading around the Bitcoin halving. So you can see there it was trading around sort of 52, 53 cent. It was actually I think it was the 19th actually. So more accurately, again, this was plotted on the weekly, which is why it was a Monday. So more accurately, 19th, this is where it's trading on the day of the Bitcoin halving event. So I do expect XRP to challenge that after the US elections. Like I said, we're up about 10% from that 50 cent area. Like I said, let's get up here now. Let's start running up with the rest of the market. And then, hopefully we could, if you guys are looking to trade, if you're looking to hodl, I would recommend hodling. I wouldn't, if you're not advanced or you haven't got experience in trading, just avoid it at all costs. Because the last thing you want to be doing is, having complications back down here. Even if it doesn't retest, you still got a main bag to hold for the parabolic run when we go into the super cycle, guys. So that is XRP. Again, I'm not expecting anything to break out until 35, 36 weeks after the Bitcoin halving again. So we can quickly just mark that out. So this is Bitcoin halving here. So 36 bars. That'll take you till the end of the year, which we have been stipulating over on the channel. I could do that a little bit more accurately. There you go, 36 weeks. So we're looking at week commencing 23rd of December. Like I say, I'm looking to rotate all profits that I make on altcoins by the sort of 20th of December. That's my cut-off deadline. And then I've only got a week, 2 weeks for the explosion in price action for Bitcoin. Now, let's take a look at some of these big gainers here because we have got Dodge, and I'm going to compare Dodge over to Gala as well because we have broke out here of this sort of symmetrical triangle. So you've got obviously your support here, and then you've got your resistance coming in. We broke out, retest as always. We always retest structure, whether it's on the weekly, daily, 4-hourly, hourly, 15-minute chart. We always retest. And even if you don't get that retest initially within a couple of days, eventually it will create a fair value gap. And now that's what a lot of traders do. And that is a very successful trading strategy to do, is actually, because a lot of the time you don't know the direction of the market, but if you've got a fair value gap, that's going to get filled. So I think it's like 98% of the time, trade sort of fair value gaps, not trade, but I'm already getting ahead of myself with XDC with trade. But yeah, a fair value gap will 98% of the time get filled. So there we go. Dodge is looking really good at the moment, and it's a clear runner at the moment. Elon Musk is tweeting a lot about sort of Dodge, sort of meme coins at the moment. So there's a really strong narrative with Dodge. Again, you can see the early move is just in the price action alone without even looking at the charts. Again, we've got that inverse head and shoulders at the apex. So DAG is another clear early mover in my opinion, along with Bitcoin. Let's get down to XDC, see where you're at, because we haven't had a lot of movement now. I was expecting XDC. So this, for me, XDC is not that it's an early mover, but it's a clear indication if the bull market is going into full throttle, and it's not at the moment. Reason being, XDC only moves when the market is serious. So like I was saying with Bitcoin, we still, even though we can run up and take out all-time highs, we're yet to drop. So rather than running up and coming back down and correcting, XDC will just remain flat. It'll be just like, nope, it's not time to go yet. And then around 25th of November, there's a good chance XDC could run up. I'm not sure if it will run up because, like I said, it's heavily tied to like XRP, and I do not expect that to really get going up until the end of December, end of the year. Now, let's just go back over to XDC. as I was making those comparisons. So again, XDC is being left behind at the moment, but I am not concerned one iota because XDC will melt faces, and I'm still my biggest bag. I do believe this will run up massively. Like I said, we've had the XDC 2.0 upgrade as well, so that's looking phenomenal. We've probably got the best sort of security, bentonite, military grade. I think they can. I think it's a third. I think they can run the network off a third of the nodes. So even if two thirds of the nodes were down, it would still be able to operate. So you wouldn't be at risk of that sort of 51% sort of malicious attack on the network. And the nodes will be slashed in real time as well. So if there's any malicious perpetrators on the network that are acting a little bit, suspicious, whatever, they will be slashed in real time, and they will lose the total value of that node. And it is, I think it's around 10 million XDC tokens. So work out the value of that one. I think that would put one node at approximately about $300,000. So why would anyone want to attempt to hack the network when, there's a risk of losing all that value, especially the risk of, watching the appreciation and price as well. But ultimately, this is a fantastic buying opportunity down here, in my opinion, around 2.5 cents. So risk to reward is phenomenal on X. Yes, it's not the XDC. Yes, it's not the most exciting coin right now, but trust me, once it gets moving, you can see with these sort of big candles here, we'll play out, we'll play dead, and then all of a sudden, boom, XDC's playing catch up, and before you know it, it's overtaking the rest of the market. So again, do not sleep on XDC. Velo, let's touch on Velo, guys. Velo looking really good as well. I've taken out, no, it's not, it's all populated now, it's caught up. So we're just currently trading. Again, this is weekly time frame. We have had that wick down here. Let me just scroll in for you guys. It's a little bit clearer. You can see that previous weekly candle we actually held as support, but we are coming down here. Now, Velo moves in volatile sort of conditions. So what I'd expect is, it doesn't really matter what I'd expect, but there's two sides to the coin, isn't there? So again, risk to reward. Risk to reward is phenomenal. So I wouldn't be looking at short in this market because, in my view, only 13-14% drawdown. And then the risk is obviously, sky high. We could drag that up all the way up to all-time highs at approximately, I think it's about $2, around that, $192 or something like that. So that's where we are with Velo, guys. Still a big believer in Velo. And then we've still got this order block up here, up towards, 4.5 cents, 5 cents is a sort of first order block before I believe we start playing out. Towards maybe, the latter end of Q4 before we really get going and, taking out some of these sort of high price targets here. So let's just measure up from sort of current price action just to all-time highs, for example, because you got 1 peak, 2 peak, 3 peak down here. You got about 10,000% return, 14,000% return. So some fantastic gains to be had, guys. Going to wrap it up anyway. If you need a plan, like I said, crypto plans are over there. Block Bulls, theblockbulls.com down below in the description. Take it easy until next time, guys. I've been a Block Bull. Bye for now. Over and out.